Okay, so in the middle of filming, I realized that I was late for work. So you now have me after yoga and after work. It's getting late now. It's after dinner time. Well, not late, but 7:30. So like I was saying, I don't eat bread still. If I do eat some sort of bread type product, it's a wrap. I can't eat like a Subway sub. It's just the bread's too much. It fills me up and I don't get as much protein as I need to get if I eat bread. So I skip the bread usually. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice anymore. I stay away from cereals, refined foods. The majority of my diet is nuts, berries, like peanut butters, things like that. I actually don't eat peanut butter either. I eat PB2, but regardless. Nuts, berries, vegetables. I try and stay away from too starchy vegetables. I don't really eat potatoes that much. I do eat sweet potatoes or cauliflower, things like that, but I generally stay away from like potatoes and that kind of thing. Yeah, so it's mostly meat, vegetables, fruit, nuts, berries, and even the berries I have to be careful with. I don't dump that bad. I never really did. If I eat in excess of sugar, I will get sick, but I'm pretty tolerant of sugar as long as it's not like ridiculous, like I'm pouring corn syrup down my throat. I still try and stay away from sugar. I don't use table sugar in my food at all. I only use Splenda. I tried stevia. I don't like the way it tastes. It has a weird aftertaste. Some people think it does, some people doesn't. But I have to be careful with Splenda because if I have too much Splenda, then it gives me food cravings. So that's also something to think about. If you're having issues with food cravings, refined wheat and Splenda, sweet and low, equal, anything with aspartame in it, it can make you hungry. And wheat can too. Wheat, I read this book about wheat and how it was bad, and I think it was a little bit hoaxy, but I started cutting back on my wheat. If I can get something gluten-free and wheat-free, I do. If I can't, I'll just eat it with the wheat. It's not a big deal, but if I can, I'll go without the wheat. And my cravings for foods and things like that, they've been definitely significantly less. It's easier to eat only when I'm hungry if I'm not filling my face with wheat all the time. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So as far as my diet goes, still really high protein. I aim for about, I'd say between 75 to 100 grams of protein a day. It depends on like how much exercise I do. There are days where I burn like 1,000 calories depending on what I've done. And there are also days like today where I only did yoga, maybe I burned 200 or 300 calories. So it just depends. If I am working my butt off, I will up the protein a little bit to promote muscle growth, especially if I've weightlifted that day. I'll up the protein by like 15 or 20 grams. Usually just a muscle melt will put me where I want to be. But yeah, definitely still focused on protein. It's important. It probably will be that for the rest of my life. And exercising a lot. And right now, my calories bounce between 1,100 and 1,200, also depending on how much exercise I do. If I burn 1,000 calories in a day, I am hungry, and I will stay hungry. So I will eat breakfast, I'll go work out, and after I'm done working out, even if it's not lunchtime, I am ravenous. So I will eat, and then a few hours later, I'll be hungry again. I think it's just because you burn so many calories and you put your metabolism on high speed. I still don't ever eat back my workout calories. I'm not at my goal weight yet. I still want to lose weight, so I still need to be at a deficit. So when I work out, that's calories set to burning food, to burning fat, not calories that are going to burn off food, if that makes sense. I am about 10 to 15 pounds away from my goal, I'm not sure if I want to go to 160 or to 155. I'm going to get to 160 and then talk to my plastic surgeon and see what he thinks, because I know, they'll remove quite a few pounds of skin, so that will take care of some of the goal weight. So we'll see. And once I get to my goal, I'll probably eat my BMR, and if I exercise, I'll have to eat back the calories, because if I'm at a deficit, I'll continue to lose weight, and I don't want to get like anorexic or anything. Can't wait for that day where I don't really have to worry so much, because I exercise so much that as long as I follow my plan and I'm eating healthy and cooking the things that I normally cook, I don't think I'm going to have to track calories like I do now. I don't think it's going to have to be as bad. I can just once or twice a week make sure I'm still on track and go from there. Right now I'm, always wanting to make sure that I'm at a deficit. So I track calories like a mad woman on my phone. I use my fitness app. For those of you who are interested, you can track your exercise and all that stuff. And I also wear a polar chest strap and a watch that monitors my heart rate and tells me how many calories I'm burning. I suggest everyone get one. It is the best motivation to get up and move. Watching the number of calories go up on that watch is the most exhilarating thing ever. It's like having an instant gratification for the work that you're doing. You know that when you're working out and eating right that you're going to lose weight, but watching it in a number form and really knowing, putting a monetary number to, or not monetary, putting a number to your work and kind of knowing, okay, I burned 300 calories, that's awesome, is really gratifying. So that's a big motivation for me. I don't think I would exercise as much if I didn't have this watch. It's like addicting. It's like, you do something and you're like, oh, how many calories can I burn doing this today? And you're really motivated. So I suggest everyone get one. There are tons of different lines out there. I just bought the Polar one recently, but before that I was using a cheaper one from Sportline. They're like, the Sportline ones are like $60. My Polar one was $130. The Polar one's more accurate, and it is a better watch and chest strap, but the Sportline one did just fine. So you could use that one too. I actually broke mine, and that's why I replaced it with the Polar one. Otherwise I would have just kept that one. So that's my update. That's what's going on. I'm going to be posting a couple of recipes soon, hopefully, if I don't get distracted and busy because I'm an airhead, and posting some more stuff and some more updates. I'm gonna let you guys know how the Nioxin works out, so I hope everybody out there is doing well, and if you have any questions or you need any advice, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box and I'll respond. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe if you have time, and I'll see you guys soon.